It's Carleen here from Gut Health Nutrition. Today I'm sharing with you a traditional recipe using the beautiful red cabbage. I saw this at the greengrocer and I remembered my mother's beautiful recipe that was of the German style, where we actually make a little bit of a roasted cabbage that's got a slightly sweet flavor to it because of the aromatic spices that we use, which includes cloves and cinnamon. And we're also bringing in some acid, so we're using some lemon and some vinegar as well as we cook this beautiful red cabbage and make it up as a side dish to go with any meal. Watch how this comes together. Okay, we're going to chop this hard part out of the cabbage because that is just too much fibre and we don't need that part. So cabbage is one of those vegetables that is very, very high in insoluble fibre, and this is one of the reasons why it's on the FODMAP list. It's very high in fructans and it does take a bit of gut health to digest it. So if you were introducing cabbage to your diet for the first time, this is a great recipe for that because it's got lots of spices to help you to digest it, and it will be well cooked. So we're finally cutting up this cabbage, almost like it's grated. And I'm going to cook the whole half a head, even though you would probably only consume about a tablespoonful with a meal, especially if it was the first time that you were introducing cabbage into your diet. As soon as we eat too much of a particular fibre, if it overwhelms our gut bacteria, we get digestive symptoms. We want to add just a little bit so our gut bacteria adapt and grow more diversity. But if our gut is overwhelmed, that's when we get symptoms. So it's often not an intolerance as such, but more a threshold. This is where we go back, get a few days of symptom-free, and the next time we try that food, we have a much smaller amount. I guess if you were trying cabbage for the first time, I would be steering you towards the Wombok cabbage, also known as Napa cabbage. That's a much softer and gentler cabbage to trial for the first trial for cabbage, and then you would slowly progress to things like Savoy, and then trying something like this beautiful red cabbage, and then just standard cabbage. There's lots of different cabbages available actually. I'm growing some different variety in the garden this year. Right. In addition to the cabbage, there's also red onion. So because I've got half a head of cabbage, I'm going to put half a red onion in. Put the other half aside for something else another time. So I'm just going to finely slice this red onion. Okay, in the pan, we've got some olive oil going in. Using good quality extra virgin olive oil. This is a locally made one. When that heats up, we'll add the onion. Now I'm also going to add just a teaspoon of caraway seeds. The aromatics from the caraway seeds are going to help with the digestion of the cabbage. I'm also putting in a half a teaspoon of cinnamon And you could put in a cinnamon stick. And I'm also going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. And again, you could use like 5 to 6 cloves as well. That's going to really send a beautiful smell into my kitchen. Yeah, absolutely. Now, traditionally, when you make red cabbage like this, you would put in some brown sugar as well. But as this is for a gut protocol, we will not be adding any sugar today. Here's our beautiful chopped cabbage. Oh my gosh, it's almost fluorescent, that colour. Just incredible. I'll have to be careful. We're just going to toss that around in this pot. Gee, lucky I don't have any more. I don't have any room in the pot. Great, we need to get some moisture in there, and we're going to be adding in lemon. A fancy squeezer. The moisture that was needed. Can I tell you how amazing that smells? And the colour is so incredibly inviting. In addition to the lemon, we're also putting in just a dash of white vinegar. Okay, adding in a bay leaf and some of my favourite salt, about a teaspoon. Amazing. Okay, we're just going to put the lid on that and let that cook. Oh, that is pretty much ready, and with some bigger bits there that could be a little bit more tender, but it's actually starting to stick a little bit, so I'm going to turn that off. Now, traditionally, we would have had red cabbage with some sauerbraten and maybe some spatula. That would be a very traditional way to consume it, but this will go as a side dish with any meal, including a beautiful slow cook, or maybe even like a curry casserole. Oh my goodness, I can't think of anything that this wouldn't really go with. It's just those beautiful aromatics with the lemon and the vinegar. Let's give this a taste. Oh, I just got some caraway. And the cloves and the vinegar and the lemon. Oh, it's just taking me back to sitting around the table with my family when I was a young girl and eating this beautiful, beautiful cabbage. It was always such a treat. I'm so glad that I've got this food in my genetic makeup because I love it. Yes. Well, that's another recipe done for this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you'd like to see more of. I like to put in the detail about why you're putting something into a recipe, what you need to support in gut health, and also the times that you might need to leave certain things out. These recipes support the people doing my 9 steps to gut greatness, as well as those people that are looking to balance their fibers through the fiber effect. If you want any more information on any of my courses, just hit my bio and you will see the link to my website, and it's all available over there. So thank you so much for following me on this one, and I'll see you on the next one.